A designated sales associate is when you have a buyer and a seller and they're both involved in a non-residential property. What is that? A business or a commercial product, one or the other. Okay, they have to be rich. They have to have assets over $1 million, and they have to go and request it from the broker itself. Say, Mr. Broker, we want to be sure that we have our own representation. So in this scenario, the broker can assign one agent to represent the buyer and another agent to represent the seller as a single agent, right? The broker can no longer advise the buyer or seller. The broker can only advise his agents and nobody else. And this is the only time is legal. The only time it's legal to have two agents under the same roof in the same transaction as single agents. If this was residential, you cannot do it. You cannot do it. One has to be a single agent, and the other one is going to be represented as a no brokerage, even if it's two different agents. Because at the end of the day, who is really the agent? The broker. The broker is the agent. All right, a release clause. A release clause, you see it in a large loan. What is a large loan? You have a large loan, let's say a developer buys 4 lots and he gets one loan, right? He's going to get one loan. So then he builds a house here and he sells it. Well, the buyer who is getting a new loan needs to put a lien on the property. But remember that the developer already has a lien on that property. So the release clause allows the developer to pay whatever percent this represents so the buyer can get his new loan. So now this actually looks like this. That's it. You have, this is missing, it's gone. He has to pay the portion of what that meant back to the bank, and everything else is out. Subordination clause, I like to call it the leapfrog clause, because what this is, let's say you have a first mortgage and you have a second mortgage. And let's go back to the developer, right? A developer takes a first mortgage for the land, and then he is going to take out a second mortgage for the actual properties. Well, obviously this loan is going to be much bigger, and they don't want to be in second position. So this